Operation Case Blue. This is Panzer George, turn 6, Axis and Ally, Stalingrad. So we've already rolled for the weather, and we're kind of mixed about this. The Russians have a huge air force now, so it's clear weather for everybody. So we could actually hear the ominous murmuring of engines at this no access entry square for the Russians. However, we do have an air force of our own, and we're going to see what we can do about that. Okay, so that's first one. Second one is, this is turn 6, so it's an even number round. We get 1 free infantry. So we're going to put this infantry here in Obleskaya. As well, we get RPCs. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on this board. 6, 7, 8. So right now we have a total of 18, so we're going to take 2 off, and that makes it that amount there. I'll count it at the end, but it looks like 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. There we go. Okay, so that's it for the RPCs. Next is axis movement, and check axis stacking limits. So we have a number of movements. We're going to move these units out of Perlavlovsky into Petrovka. So we're moving them down. And then we're going to move this one to, I think we'll just leave it there. And then over here, Ivanskaya, we're going to move one to Kotlovan. And then the one, the Koplavan, we're going to move to Buryachi. And then we're going to move the artillery in Buryachi to Potomac. And then we have a Stug in the leather factory. He's going to come to Potomac. And then we have another Stug in Gordishk. So it's going to exit off the board as well. So we're going to have 2 Stugs waiting to give the Russians a warm welcome. Okay, so the next, I've already put my aircraft on, and there's going to be some AA fire, but first, there's going to be some ambushers. There's going to be quite a bit going on this turn, but that's fine. We're not scared of any Russians. We're going to make them pay. So first thing I'm going to do is move this tank from Mamiev Kurgan to the chemical factory and then into Pavlov's house. And the reason why is if I can control all these territories, this guy will be gone at the end of the turn. It actually says if you control all the territories, they're removed immediately. So if I can get this, if I can get Pavlov's house, then that will take care of that sniper. But of course, he'll get his pound of flesh, or try to get his pound of flesh. Okay, then the next is I'm going to move from train station number 1. I'm going to move 2 tanks and a mech to Pavlov's house. As well, I'm going to be moving from army camp to artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to send 1 infantry in from the army camp. And then the big one is the grain elevator, and they're in a, actually both of them are in fortresses, so they'll be defending at a 3. So I'm bringing in from Southern Station, I'm bringing in a tank, a mech, and an infantry. As well, I'm going to be bringing in a Stug from Army Camp. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more mechs 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm bringing in from the leather factory 1 infantry to take over this area here. And then we'll be able to kill that sniper once we take this area here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just give me a sec. I think I'm going to be sending in this Stug 1, 2, and moving out this mech and leaving him here in Mamayev Kurgan. Okay, so I think I've moved everything that can move. Moving 1 more infantry from the leather. Oh no, because he's spawned, I actually can't leave unless I have another infantry with him, or a mech. So he's stuck there, and I really don't want to lose an AA gun at this point. Okay, so anything else? Yes, I want to move this mech down. So 1, 2, and then the last thing is my Air Force is going to drop the supply into Potomac. So those 2 supply are going here. We're taking advantage of the clear weather. This guy from Rhinox is going to go to Virachi. Okay. That's it for my movement. Okay, so now we're going to do the next card. Just counting to make sure I haven't extended anything. Okay, so now we have Allied Artillery Fires Air Defense and Allied Ambushers Fire. So we're going to do the AA Fire. AA Fire is all coming in here, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4 AA units. So we're going to do that one first. 4 AA and my Air Force. And the AA misses. 4. Okay, so now we do the ambushers. So we're going to do the one north of Pavlov's house, and the way it works is a 1 or a 2 is a hit. Okay, so they missed the one north of Pavlov's house. The next one is for the Green Factory, and 2 means that I get to pick a Defenders chooses. So I'm going to assume that you're going to go here, and I get to pick a loss. So I'm going to take a mech here, and if there's any, if that's not what you want to do, then we can discuss that. But I believe that's the loss I'm going to take. Okay, so now we do our rolls. Okay, we'll start with this one here. We've got 1 infantry in Pavlov's house. I have 3 tanks, a Stug, 2 artillery, and a mech. Three tanks, a Stug, 2 artillery, and a mech. Against 1 Russian. Oh, he rolls at a 3 because he's in Pavlov's house. So I do get the brave Russian unit in Pavlov's house. They get to fire back. And they miss. So that's the combat in Pavlov's house. The next one is down here in the grain elevator. You have 2 infantry. I have a bomber, 2 fighters, a tank, a stug, an infantry, and 2 mech against 2 Russians. So a bomber, 2 fighters, a tank, a stug, and a mech and 2 infantry. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I lost one, of course. There we go. So I have to get 2 hits. And I just managed to get the 2 hits. So Pavlov's house is ours. They do get to fire back. And they miss. Okay, so I guess we demoralized them. So Pavlov's house is now ours, along with the grain elevator. Sorry if I said Pavlov's house, I meant to say grain elevator. Okay, so then we just mark our territories. So it says once the Axis control the territories surrounding the sniper, they are immediately taken off. So we take those off. And that's it for those snipers. So now the next phase. Relocating units land. So I'm relocating. I'm going to send 2 fighters into Stalingrad. I'm going to send my bombers back to Tatsinskaya. Okay, and just make sure we have everything on. Okay, so next, we've landed all our air units. And that's it. Okay, so now we do our disposition. So we have 3 bombers in the bomber base. We have 1 infantry in Obelskaya. We have 2 infantry and artillery and a tank in Petrovkova. We have Kotlovan, 1 infantry. For Chachi, 2 infantry. In Potomac, we have 2 fighters, 2 stugs, 1 artillery, and 2 artillery. And 2 supply. So 2 fighters, 2 stugs, 2 artillery, 2 infantry, and 2 supplies. Promoskaya. Oh, and just give me 1 second. I just realized to get points, I have to have the man in these locations. So I'm just going to move up to make sure I capture them all. I don't have enough to get them all, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so 1 in the leather factory, 1 in Persikanova, 1 in Southern Rail Station infantry, 1 artillery in the leather factory. Grain elevator, I have a tank, 2 mech, a stug, and an infantry. And in Pavlov's house, I have 3 tanks, 1 mech, 1 stug, 2 artillery, and 1 infantry. Train station, 1 mech. Maragevigurkin, 1 mech. Orklova, I have 5 infantry, 1 artillery. And that's the German turn. Panzer George signing off. Thank you.